Hello and welcome back to Grand Arena Championships. I'm Heathen13 and this is Season 16, Week 2, Round 3. My opponent this round is Mr. Hedden, so let's look at the matchup. Alright, I have almost all of the green on the hotbot, but let's zoom in and take a closer look. So looking at these stats, the thing that jumps out to me right away is that my opponent has over 600,000 lifetime banners. He is an excellent GAC player. Our offensive wins and defends and undersize and clears are all very comparable, with his being a little bit less than mine across the board. But that may just mean that he didn't start playing right in Season 1 and hasn't accumulated many stats. He's obviously a very good player, and I'm expecting a very difficult match. So when we compare our rosters, I have almost 800,000 more total GP. I also have the advantage in top 80 and top 65 GP, and I have nearly double the Zetas, which is another indicator to me that maybe my opponent hasn't been playing the game for as long as I have, which is again why maybe his GAC stats are a little lower. I do have a little bit of a speed advantage on my top 80, but it's not significant. I only have 5 more gear 13s, but I have 16 more gear 12s, almost double. And then I have a significant mod advantage across the board, except my opponent has more plus 20 to 24 speed secondary mods than I do by just a few. So he's gotten very lucky with the mods he sliced. A lot of hits on speeds on those. And then we get to the relics, which is where my opponent has a large advantage. I am at 131 total relic levels and he's at 182, 50 more total relics. And the reason why, we just have to look over here at the tier 7. He's got 15 tier 7 characters. 15. That is wild. I only have 2. And he also has a tier 6 and I have none. So he severely out relics me, and we'll see how that comes into play throughout the match today. In the meta and key character report section, I do have Jedi Knight Luke and he does not. And then on the ships, we both have 7-star Negotiator and Malevolences. Alright, let's look at his roster, see if there's anything to be gleaned. He is running a Negotiator in his fleet arena, and he's running Gas, where Gas and all of the clones are all Relic 7. Most of what we see here is pretty typical, except he does seem to be going for his first Galactic Legend and is getting close to Sith Eternal Emperor. You can see he's got things like Darth Sidious at Relic 7 already. He's got Dooku at Relic 6, Piet's Relic 5, Marauder's Relic 7, Maul is 4, Krennic is 4, Royal Guard is 3. So you've already put all those relics on. I think he's actually almost completely done. He might already be farming the tickets, and if he's not, he's very close. But the trade-off for having some of those people at high relics is that he's got a few teams that are a little bit underdeveloped. Things like we normally see the First Order has been almost completely ignored. Resistance, same thing. And interestingly, Night Sisters, he's only got a Gear 8 zombie, so no reviving there. But overall, a strong roster just based on the sheer number of Relic 7 characters he has at his disposal. Alright, we have got just over an hour left in the attack phase. Let me show you the board. I don't believe my opponent is gone yet, but we shall see. Alright, down here, my defense was very similar to last time, but I swapped out Gas for Darth Revan. So we got Darth Revan and CLS here in the front. Bottom and in the front top, we've got Jedi Knight Revan, Padme, and Jedi Knight Luke, the same 3 I had last time. For ships, like last time, I kept both my Negotiator and Malevolence on offense this time, and went my next 2 best fleets, so I don't anticipate him having a problem if he gets here. And then in the bottom back, I've got my Grievous and my Mon Mothma. I assume he's waiting for me to start attacking, but he's only got an hour and 15 minutes left, so we'll see if he even intends to attack. Alright, his defense. He left me a Padme and 2 of those Relic 7s, a Grievous squad, but Grievous is only gear 12, and he only has 38,000 health, so not too scared of that. He's got a Boss Bounty Hunter team. Down here at the bottom, he left me a Cart squad and some Geos. That Geo team maybe his scariest team. I'm not sure. I don't know what he's going to leave for me in the back. So we're going to go through this bottom, see what's in the back, so we can formulate the rest of the plan. We'll start with this cart squad, and for that, I'm going to take in my crew. All right. So my Hux is faster than my Kylo, which is kind of annoying because I would like to get a stun with Kylo first and then pass it to Hux. So we're just going to do a mass assist here and see if we can take out mission. Not quite. All right, so let's go ahead and pass this to OG Kylo and get some turn meter generation going. Now we will stun Zalbar and see if we can kill mission. And once we get back to Hux, I will pass it to crew again. Get some more turn meter. So let's pass it back to crew. And this time we'll stun. Oh, we'll stun Zalbar again. He taunted again because their health went down. And now he's going to taunt again. So we're going to have to go through Zalbar here. And that's fine. We have our healing immunity up on him. Let's go ahead and mass assist him. Let's just go ahead and get rid of him. Actually, you know what? Let's take out Karth while he's available. And I do not have advantage on Hux, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'll just do a basic. There we go. Let's see if we can get Johnny out. And we are lacking a little bit of health on Hux. Or rather, some protection on Hux and on First Order. So, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be stalling enough for that. So, we'll end up with a 58. Alright. On these bugs, we're going to take my normal Vader counter. And a lot of times I would just 3-man this, but I'm going to go ahead and try and get the feat for having Palpatine, Dooku, and Assassin. I never got around to getting it before, so let's see if they don't screw me up here. Hopefully this works the same as it always does, just with Vader, because he's the one who does all the work anyway. Spy, and let's see if we can get him out. Actually, I'm going to hold off on trying to throw on the Spy because he's Relic 4. I don't think he will go down right away. So we'll throw on Soldier instead. See if we can get ability blocks up on everybody else. Force Crush again. Hopefully get some more debuffs on Spy. And now we got him. Alright, so we're going to have to chew our way through here a little bit. But Thrawn is going to make that easy. Let's see if we can get the stun. Let's go invisible so she doesn't die. Where's Poggle? See if we can kill Poggle so that he can't cleanse. Make sure Dooku doesn't get hit. And we'll pass that over to Vader. Start it all over again, and this should be done. Here we go. Alright, let's see what he left for me in the back. And... Alright, so he's left me Ewoks and a new squad, but it does have a Relic 4 Asajj and a Relic 6 Dooku, so we'll have to make a plan for that. So let's head back to the top and clear those out so we can do the ships, and then we'll come back for those guys. Let's give this Grievous a shot with Night Sisters. And I'm not expecting this to be a tough battle, but sometimes those are the ones that surprise you. Again, only B1 is relicked. Relic 5. We got Gear 12s on everybody else. Let's see if we can clear those. And the biggest thing is that while everybody else can hit decently hard, like we saw that with Droideka, Grievous just isn't going to be hitting that hard. There I would have expected that to take out my whole team normally, and it didn't. And Looks like we're through all of our free revives now. Yep, so let's assist from the grave a little bit. Build up that health on Daka. Let's keep assisting from the grave. Alright, and we're gonna get some plague on. We're gonna bring them all back. There we go. See if we can get some stuns. Or just a kill. So, still not great banners, but it is a win. This boss squad, I'm going to take my Jedi Training Ray. And I do need some undersizes at some point, so let's leave Finn off. I think that should be alright. This Mando is only gear 8. So let's take him down first, even though we're going to have to take him down twice. I'm not thinking that that's going to be too difficult. Maybe harder than I thought if we can't hit him. And then Boba is gear 12. Cad and Dengar are gear 11. Even as annoying as they are. Oh, I thought that would do more damage. It's alright. Let's do that. And we'll wave Bosk down again so he can't taunt. Let's do a little healing. And see if we can get Cad Bane out of here. Almost. Spread that inspiration around. And we'll start going after Bosk. And keep healing. Keep inspiring. We'll get Illuminated Destiny up here in a second. This should kill Bosk. And now it's just Dengar. One more hit should do it. There we go. Alright, this Padme team, even though Padme is low gear, it's got 3PO on it. It's got Anakin at 7. And same thing with GK at Relic 7. So we're just going to take the full gas team along. I just don't want to have any issues. It's probably just going to cost me a banner, honestly, but because I'll lose protection on that particular one. That's alright. We'll just hopefully get ourselves through Kenobi here sooner rather than later. There have been occasions where I've struggled against Padme, even with gas, because Kenobi just is a tough nut to crack. Got him in the yellow that time, but now I'm down. And as long as I make super clones, I should be fine. Oh, but I didn't. We are in trouble, guys. Shoot. Alright, well, and I've already used Thrawn, too. Normally I would say, well, my Trey and Thrawn could come in and handle this. Oh! Well, apparently we are not in trouble, because General Skywalker can save the day. That's terrible banners, though. 47. I guess it's better than a loss. Alright, what kind of ships did he leave me? A Malevolence and a Tarkin. Alright, well, let's go in with my Negotiator against this Malevolence. And versus Malevolence, I actually like to bring in, I like to start with Ahsoka. I'm finding more and more that the Anakin-Ahsoka duo, I like that. Let's do that. Get buff immunity on him, and we'll go against There, clear those buffs. Nice. And they got buzz droids on everybody. Let's go ahead and turn that into some counterattack and get Plo to cleanse the rest. And I'm still waiting on my Y-Wing to hit 7 stars. Currently still 6. Oh, there goes Plo down. Thankfully, Plo was the only one that got targeted there. Had it been Anakin or Ahsoka, that could have been a lot worse. Let's see if we can get buff immunity again. It'd be nice if he survived one more time. Let's go ahead and bring in 5s. See if we can get a big hit here. Nice. Alright, just have some Geos to tackle. And they're probably going to get their ultimate here in a second. We just got to work through Sunfac. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can just finish it. Nice. Alright, now we've got Tarkin with Empire, I guess that is. So we'll go with Grievous and the Separatists. Do I want to bring in... No, I think that's enough. I think those 4 should be enough. See if we can make some banners up from that disastrous gas battle. Let's see if we can get down the TIE Bomber before it can get out any burning. Was buzz droids on him. And let's put buzzies on everybody. Ah, there goes the burning. It's a bummer. And the bombs. Burning and bombs. Alright, well, let's see if we can finish this off. Bring in Spy for a big hit. And that will be the end of that. So not great banners, because everybody had lost protection there and health. Alright, and these last 2. So I checked Logray and he's only got a little potency. He's at 57% and my nest is at 155%. So basically cannot get stunned here. So I'll just throw this on auto and hit fast forward. Alright, so 63. And of course, when I said couldn't be stunned, I meant couldn't be dazed by Logray's ability there. Alright, we're left with this one team. It's got the zombie in there, but again, zombie's only gear 8, so she's not going to give any revives to Asajj, so she doesn't really matter at all. And it looks like he has started to attack. His score went up to 888, so he one-shot Luke. He's going after Jedi Knight Revan. So we've got this one team left to go. When I was designing my offense and defense, I was really expecting to either put Gas or Darth Revan on defense, which is why I kept my Gas squad, because I knew they could kill either one. Padme was a surprise, and so if I anticipated Padme, I would have kept Darth Revan instead, because that's just a better counter. So that was unfortunate how it went down. Also unlucky that they targeted 5s and took him out, so I couldn't get super clones even. But let's see if my Geos are up to the task here, and hope my defense holds him. Alright, so we've got this annoyingness of that, but let's get everybody out of stealth. And we will kill Newt once. And we gotta wait for Django to get done with his damage immunity. They are fast, which is fine. Let's go ahead and attack Asajj. And we'll cleanse everything. And she's relic 4, but I think she should go down relatively easily. And again, there is no revive mechanic here with Zombie because she's only gear 8. And Newt is available again, so we'll take them out so we don't have to deal with extortion anymore. And we might as well get rid of Zombie. And big hit here for Dooku. Close. We'll have to deal with a little bit of counterattacking. But overall not too bad. And I'm going to go ahead and heal up now. And then we just need to take Jango down twice. I'm pretty low on protection though, so only a 55. Alright, so I one-shot the board, but I have a pretty low score. What is that? 2110. Not terrible. He's up to 947. So he's able to one-shot my Jedi Knight Revan as well. So I'm just going to sit here and watch and see how he does. I will let you know in a little bit to see what the final score was. Alright, with 10 minutes left in the attack phase, I think my opponent has stalled out. Let me show you what he was able to accomplish. In the top, he took out all 3 of these teams in one shot. I believe he probably used some of his better teams here. By my estimation, he had a really good Darth Revan, a Gas, a Jedi Knight Revan, and a Vader team to use. And I think he used 3 of the 4 of those here. Then in the back, he was able to one-shot both my fleets, but my Thrawn squad actually gave him quite a bit of problems. He only got 50 banners on that battle. So good job, Thrawn and Houndstooth. And then down here in the front, he one-shot my Darth Revan, probably with whatever his 4th best team was, but then he just didn't have anything left that could get through this CLS Chupio squad. Took 2 tries and called it. He hasn't done anything for about 20 minutes, so I think he's done. And looking at his roster, I don't think he has anything else left. That is probably the biggest danger of concentrating so much of your galactic power in so few characters. He has those 15 Relic 7 characters, and 2 of them were on defense, so that's 13 left. And those are pretty much evenly spread between 4 teams only. So once you get past those, he didn't have a whole lot of other really strong teams or teams that could match up with at least this squad. So that's what we're going to call it. 21-10 for me, 15-59 for Mr. Hedden. So I want to say thank you very much to my opponent for the match. I want to say thank you all for watching, and I will see you again in next round.